So we're gonna go look for the property owner. He wants to meet us on a different property that's actually like across the street kind of a thing, because we're gonna come back. He's gonna set up a feeder for us in the pasture, so we're so excited. And I'm really excited to meet Dwayne because he seems like a really cool guy, you know. And I think this is the beginning of a lifelong friendship. I'm super excited for this moment right now, and my seatbelt alarm is dinging.
Look, a Moors.
Oh, yep. So that's why you have cattle guards. So this guy owns the other side of this road as well, I think.
That's what he had mentioned yesterday.
Yeah.
He has another property on the other side of it.
Yeah. So that's where we're meeting him. He said he's going to be around the S-curve, and we'll see him. Look at Gibby. He's loving life right now. This is the S-curve that he's talking about. Okay. He shot me a picture of the entrance. So before I pass up this entrance, I believe this is probably it. Nope, it's not it.
That's him.
Yeah, it is. It's green. You can tell it's green.
Yeah. We found him.
Look at that little cabin right there. Look at this little cabin over here. What the hell is even that thing? It has a dish on top, an antenna. I wonder if they get FM with that thing. Anyway, man, good to meet you. So, what do you got going on out here?
So, Oswald Road through here has got a reputation for big deer.
Really?
Yes. And,
So, let me ask you this. The deer on the fireplace?
Yeah.
Were they shot on the property?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the two that are down low, you know, those were just right out in front of the house. I mean, that one of them.
One of them has a necklace on it.
My wife put that one on.
Okay, we're trying to figure out what's going on.
That was my
here.
wife's bullshit. They only do a draw hunt for 2-day hunt for gun season on this property, on the state land. The rest of it's just bow hunting.
Right.
So.
But I mean, you can follow state regulations on this property,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
that a pond? It looks like a very mossy pond.
That's a mossy pond. I got another one over here. But I just put this cabin in I just finished it this spring. I retired and wanted something to do, so I put in another cabin.
Wow.
I can smell the cedar.
Yeah.
Even outside.
Well,
all inside.
That's cedar pickets.
Oh, okay. It's like, yeah. I know pickets.
I just use fence pickets.
Wow. How cool, man. Yeah, so you were a machinist for Halliburton.
For Halliburton, then I got into NC programming, you know, so I did that for 16 years. And then my last 11, 12 years, and I sometimes...
NC, we're talking...
CNC machines.
Oh, CNC, yeah. Controllers and
so
automation.
I sit behind the computer. It's machining, but you don't get dirty, is what I tell everybody.
Right.
You just do it on the computer.
Yeah. CNC, that's something I wanted to get into.
I like I say, I did it till I just burned out on it. I got to where I didn't even have to think to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could sit there and not even think and crank out 6 or 8 programs by noon.
Right.
And just be mentally burned out and just fuck off the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And my coworkers were doing 1 or 2. But then it took me a while. They wouldn't let me out of MC programming because I was too good. I was trying to get out and do something else. Well, then I finally got out of it and went into working prototyping with the technology group. And my job there was, you sit down with these new engineers that come out of college, don't know shit, but they know how to draw, but they don't know how to manufacture. You help them design this stuff so that it can be made, and then your job is to go out and find somebody to make the parts for you. And to me, that was the best job I ever had. But I just decided one day I had enough of it. And I retired a year ago. So.
Congratulations.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah,
That's awesome.
congratulations.
Well, that's what I did on this
party.
I put in this stuff and the cows have something to do in retirement. But all this playground stuff, I put in a zip line. I did that whenever I got this finished. So that's all just been done.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I mean, this is really cool.
I got it made. I know what it is.
You have something special out here.
Yeah,
And thank you for letting us be here.
oh no problem.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got me an asshole neighbor over here.
Oh, he's not very nice.
Well, they put their hunting their blinds right on the fence line, and I'm like, you know, I get off 100 yards, you get off 100 yards. Well, no, I only got 20 acres here. I don't even have one place to hunt. Well, you only got 20 fucking acres. You know, you're hunting your edges, so you're hunting your neighbors. Well, I ended up putting a high fence over here this last year.
Oh, hell yeah.
And, well, then this year I'm going to fuck him over a little more.
Have you been hearing the cicadas at night?
Oh, yeah. They make all kinds of racket.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were loud.
The first time we was up here, I bought that place first, and I put a triple slide gooseneck travel plate on it, and put a deck out in front of it. My wife and I was up there one night, and she heard those, and it scared the hell out of her. What is that? They were loud.
Come on, kids. Good boy. Yep. Well, someone was back here with an ATV at some point.
Well, yeah,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
you're not allowed to drive on state land except for where they have the designated.
You're not allowed to use a motorized vehicle. Is that the?
Motorized vehicle.
Okay.
They allowed me to do this because I asked them, because I was trying to promote people bringing their horses and shit up here. Bring your horses up here. You got 10,000 acres to ride your horses, put them up my trail.
So you talked to the state and they let you put the fence in, or the gate.
The gate, yeah. Well, and here's the thing. I bought this place. I hadn't even closed on it yet, and the guy calls me up, Brandon up there, and he says, Wayne, did you buy that property? I said, yep, I did. He said, well, I got to tell you something. I don't think you're going to care, but I do need to tell you, because there was no decent fence here at all. He says, we're going to be going in there and putting a new fence in. I'm like, thank you very much.
So the state built this fence.
State put fence all the way around the place.
And you were just like, hey, you mind putting a gate in while you're at it?
I told him, I said, you mind if I go ahead and put a gate in? So,
okay.
Yep, so I put the gate in.
So how'd that all go down? Did they build the fence and then you came in and removed a section of
yeah.
Okay, and then built the gate? Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Okay. Cool, man.
I mean, this is probably 2,500 acres in this section here. Then you have another section over there. It's probably about 1,500 acres. And then across 76 is another section that's 2,000 acres. And then the Pike Road one over here, that's probably 2,500 acres or whatever. But the hogs don't stay on my place. Now they'll travel through.
Yeah.
And they travel through at night, typically, not nocturnal. But I mean, I've had people from Tennessee come here and rent the place just to come out here and go hog hunting. I got people.
And they come to the cross timbers?
Yes, they hunt. And you can gun hunt when it's not deer season over here. If you want, I can give you Brandon's number down there. He's a super good guy. And if you had any questions on what you can or can't or are not allowed to do.
Is Brandon the game warden?
No, he is a state wildlife biologist. I mean,
So he's kind of like the game warden's boss.
Brandon sets what hunting and when.
Yeah,
So, I'll tell you, when it comes gun season, they only hunt it for 2 days. You have to shoot a doe before you can shoot a buck.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, so you got to earn it.
You have to earn it. So.
And do they allow just any old person to put like a feeder up here, or is it all stalking and
it's all stock? Well, I've
stalking and waiting?
The guys that.
So there are no feeders on this section here, or in the entire cross timbers.
You cannot feed on cross timbers. The first year
That's like a state. Oh, the first year they did allow it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just,
And they're like, this is a little too much.
well, and then two is you're not supposed to put your stands out here until 2 weeks before season. You're supposed to have them taken down 2 weeks after season. But no, if you want, like I say, I've had people come just specifically for hog hunting. I had a group that would come every year from Arkansas for 2 weeks and hunt, bow hunt. Those ones are hunters. This last year I had two guys from Florida come, and I kept telling them how good a hunters them Arkansas guys was, and they took a chance to it. And both of them went home with a buck. And they said, well, we want you talking about the Florida guys now. So, and they're coming back this next year. When I bought it, it had an old pond that was silted in. And
So
again,
it stays filled, like every
Well,
time it rains, the runoff just goes through this little creek here. And
yeah, it gets good runoff. I mean,
Yeah.
last year it was dry. It did not, I mean, it went down quite a bit. So it got water off.
Gibson can't wait to jump in. So what did you stock it with?
Catfish, sea bass, and minnows.
Cool. Oh wow. It goes back all the way here to the draw.
Well, that's just because it's so full right now. But yeah.
That's a good problem to have.
Oh yeah.
Cool, man. Oh man. Get to look at him. He looks like a little otter down there. Looks similar back.
Y'all not heard? Let's go for a little walk yet. I got another 40 acres down there.
Holy goodness. Hey, do you have your phone, John?
Yeah.
Okay. Has Jeff tried calling yet?
I have no service, sir.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't tell you if you even tried.
You don't have AT&T then?
Nope.
Okay.
We both have Verizon,
Yeah.
and we've been struggling.
Yep.
My first thought when I came out here was like, I guess I need 2 different cell providers.
AT&T is pretty much the one that works consistently.
Okay. I think he's gonna. Oh, yeah, he can actually put his feet down there. That felt good, didn't it, bud? I like that I can pretty much take you anywhere and you'll have a good time.
Guy bought a white German shepherd up here, staying here one time. And had them 4 donkeys.
Uh-oh.
And that German shepherd was chasing donkeys, and he was hollering at the German shepherd to stop. I said, he's all right, don't worry about it. So it wasn't 2 minutes later, here that German shepherd flying ass past the donkeys chasing him.
Oh my goodness.
And you know, I have yet to kill a deer on this property.
Well, you got deer son.
Oh, there's plenty of deer, yes. And it ain't
So
gonna
you've let a lot of other people kill deer.
well,
You haven't got one yet.
well, no, and I'll be honest with you, my granddaughter, or I call her my foster granddaughter, she shot that one, but we didn't recover it. So I brought a guy in with a dog even, and that dog shouldn't. I mean, the arrow had blood all the way down it, but there was 0 blood trail. So I think she just hit it way too high.
Yeah. Maybe a neck shot.
Well, upper back.
Upper back.
Yeah.
But not spinal because
No, and it just
wouldn't
wasn't.
have been
I
able
mean,
to
it's
move.
what they call no man's land there. And the deer,
Yeah.
typically they'll survive.
That sucks. The first deer I ever shot, I shot it in the butt. I was so nervous, like I didn't know, like I was shaking like a leaf, and I shot it in the butt, and so it dropped. And then the person, my guide, basically, I was 12, and he had to go and hit it with his 357 Magnum.
I had
He's like, you don't need to come watch this part just yet.
I had my nephew over here hunting over there. There's a tree in the back, and he shot. And all I seen was, I said, "You shot that sucker in the ass." He's out there with my crossbow. I said, "You shot him in the ass," and he was laughing. Yeah, I just seen a puff of hair.
Yeah.
Deer run off. I went down there later. That's my 50 tracking or whatever. where the top of the hair was, I pick it up, he clipped the end of that deer's tail off.
Oh, so the deer escaped with its life.
Yeah,
And
but then
okay.
what I did with that damn end of that tail, I got me an old broadhead and a plaque, and I glued that end of that tip of that tail on the top of that broadhead, and I put it on that plaque, and I gave it to him for Christmas. Here's your trophy.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
That's great. Look at this. This is an old hunk of metal.
Is it?
I don't know what the hell it's doing out here.
Some kind of ore.
It definitely has rust on it. And it looks
sure is.
It looks like concrete almost, but not really.
No, it's molten metal. Well, you've seen that
Strange the things we find out here.
the petrified wood that's on the coffee table in there.
That's the biggest, I said it, that's the biggest piece of petrified wood I ever seen.
I found it out here.
Really?
Yeah.
How cool. On that property or this
No,
one?
on this property up there where that little cabin is.
Okay.
What are the chances that's a meteorite?
That's what I'm sitting there wondering.
I would say 50-50. That's my best guess.
I mean, that is it's molten metal. It's nice and rolling.
Well, it looks like a place I want to bring my girlfriend and just sit under that tree
That-
and
well, that
have a
tree-
little picnic and.
That tree's on top of a hill, and you can see all the way out here. I did have a blind on. I'm just sitting there to see what I could see.
There's a cow over there.
Yeah, I got 40
Oh, okay, so you have a lot of cows on this property.
Yeah, I've got.
What do you do with them? Do you sell them? Do you sell them live or dead?
Right, I think it's double.
Okay.
Right now, they're damn good.
A gaggle of turkeys there. I don't know what's the whole family.
Holly just flushed them off this pond.
I would love to eat some wild chicken. Not much of a fan of the drink, but
You know what? Wild turkey? Yes.
it's gross, man. It's just the high alcohol content for the sake of high alcohol
I'm
content.
talking about the birds.
Oh, I'm talking about the drink.
When I hunted them down, when I was in the hill country. Well, in the hill country, everything had that. You had all the mesquite beans and everything. The deer had a wild taste to it, and the turkey had a wild taste to it.
Yeah.
The deer up here do not have a wild taste.
Yeah, because
Well,
that makes sense.
Part of it is out there in front of the house, I feed them cattle cubes, and the deer just eat the shit out of the cattle cubes.
You feed them what?
Cattle cubes, 20% protein.
Cattle cubes.
Cattle cubes, yep.
Huh. So down in South Texas, what they normally do is they put out like a salt lick.
Yeah.
This could be a meteorite. Maybe not.
No, that's just a rock.
It's just a rock. Dwayne, pissing on my hopes and dreams here, bud.
There.
Is that a well?
Yep. I built that around it just to make it look old, but it was there, had culverts, and after I bought this property, the guy told me the whole story about how his grandpa dug it by hand. And you see an old house here. Yeah, grandpa would, they just rode horses back then. He'd be out there freezing, knocking ice off the horse before he could saddle him up. Check his cows. See some snakes in there. When I was doing it, there was all kinds of snakes in there. No, not seeing them.
So do you have any idea what this piece of foundation was here for?
Or the house here one time.
There was a house here.
A smokehouse, an old house. Down there you'll find some more of the concrete for the house where they just push it off. There's an old cedar cellar here. My plan is to go in here and clean this thing out one of these days. I'll have to do it in winter time. So I'm going to come in here and clear the trees and stuff away and kind of fix it up, kind of like I did the old well there.
What is the purpose of this?
Oh, that's a root cellar.
Oh, wow.
So you store all your vegetables over
Yeah.
the after harvest.
And then that's where you
Put
go
all
when
your
the tornado comes through.
Yeah, and you can go down in there and eat some pickled vegetables and whatnot, whatever you need.
That's super cool.
How old do you think this thing is? I mean, it has pretty
100 years.
modern concrete.
No, I bet it's probably 100 years old.
You think so?
Yeah. The one I had one at my place in Gainesville. My grandpa had, and well, this might not be quite a minute, but that one had a date on it in 1917, and I caved it in. It was too far down, but I think I can save it.
That's incredible.
It's pretty amazing. It's what's amazing to me is to think about the people that used this, and they lived here 100 years ago, and just like, what did they, you know? I mean,
they dug all that by hand. Everything was done just like that well. You know, his grandpa hand dug that damn well.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
It's incredible.
It is.
And here we are in our present day and age getting to, you know, enjoy the history of it.
To me, I think about it. I came out here with a metal detector to find out what I could find an old axe head and stuff. Well, the guy I buy hay from, his wife was the granddaughter to the guy that owned this. And I thought maybe she would like it, but she didn't give a damn about it.
Yeah.
You know, to me, I thought it was cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Find, you know, hardware to old, you know, wagons and stuff.
Some people just don't give a shit.
Well, and that's my place in Gainesville. Like I said, it's been in the family since 1913. And every time I find something there, it's to me, it's just a treasure.
Absolutely. It's a piece of
Yeah,
history.
go ahead and record that. Might need to zoom in.
And that was pretty much the conclusion of our trip in Oklahoma. The Osmo died shortly after that, so I didn't get too much more footage because we hit the road onto our next little journey, which was at the WinStar Casino and Resort. We stayed there for a day, had a great time. Highly recommend checking out that place. Didn't really take too much footage because we were in and out, but we hit 2 jackpots while we were there. It was a good time. I'll see if I can dig up any kind of little blips that we have from that moment. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. We have much more coming out for you guys, and we're super excited to share our upcoming adventures. So stay in the hunt for the adventure with JTX Outdoors. Take care.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 60, 80, 90, 91.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Congratulations.